Chris, your character's gonna die. Either by us or the Succubus. I'm gonna attack you on sight from now on. Oh, I'm gonna kill you and then resurrect you, then kill you again.
Go on, Papyrus, you're the only friend I got. These guys are crybabies. Yeah.
Alright, but they are no longer there on that ladder.
Alright, I did have a question. We're getting into here. Actually a couple. The ladder, what's it made of again?
Chains.
Chains, does it looks metal, right?
Yep.
Okay. And is there any, like...
You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do.
I know exactly what he's gonna do.
We might, but I'm gonna...
Fuck you, Borabar!
We'll see what happens, the most important question might save me from doing that is, are these, like, the picture shows, like, two pistons or pins or whatever keeping the ladder up. Are those, like, actually there in where Borabar can see, or is it just, like, a ladder that's, like, embedded into the rock?
Oh, those are two pins that are stuck into the rock.
Okay.
The chain links are over the pins there.
Alright, good to know. That changes things there. I was thinking of magic missiling the chains, but you can only target creatures with that spell, believe it or not. You can't target objects.
You're not like me who can just, do plain old warrior. Well, actually, I need a creature target for that too, but regardless. You don't have a magic weapon to, cut things easier.
Yeah, that's alright.
Chris, I'm letting you know. You've made the shit list. Not you, the player. The character, Borabar, has made the shit list.
I already made the shit list back when we played, like, session 2. Alright, I don't need to worry about that. But I think we're all back. Your camera's just shifted off.
Yeah, my camera's just shifted off. The shit list is, I'm gonna attack you on sight from now on.
Cool. We can put that ring to good use now and see if he'll be resurrected if you die.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you and then resurrect you, then kill you again.
Sorry, I got nowhere to get me back up. He was willing to spare Succubus. He'll totally save my ass.
So my question is, Borabar, do you keep pulling the chain up with Kyler hanging on it?
No. What he's gonna try to do now is take out his crowbar and try to rip the pins out of the ground.
Roll a...
I'm in the ladder.
I'm climbing up after you. Borabar, you son of a bitch.
So Kyler is in front and Azel is behind. Is there a marching order for trying to go up the ladder?
Did we ever establish if Hasna dropped off the ladder or stayed on waiting for Borabar?
We never solved that or not.
He's off the ladder.
Okay.
I mean, nobody noticed as you guys were getting on the ladder that Borabar was just standing there by the door.
Well, that's because he was at the back of the line. We didn't actually notice.
Yeah, you're going down the ladder, people are going down behind you, so you don't really notice. So is anybody else trying to get in line to go up the ladder?
I'm going to stay just in case people fall. I'll go last, bring up the rear.
So are we going up the ladder now?
I don't know. Are you? The ladder is being pulled up. Kyler is currently the only one on it. He was pulling it up, but he's dropping it and doing something. I just want to know where everybody is positioned here, in case, say, a fireball goes off or something like that.
That's last resort.
How high is this ladder?
What's that?
120 feet.
120 feet.
How high is it? I'll climb it.
Damn.
Why not?
I don't actually have a crowbar. Weird, I totally thought I bought one.
No. Miss Steve has the crowbar, if I remember correctly.
Miss Steve, toss me up your crowbar!
I try to throw my crowbar up, it goes 10 feet, and bangs me on the ground. And then I pick it up, it's like, sorry!
Dimension door up! Give me your crowbar and the dimension door back down, please.
Steve, do not help Borabar.
So nowhere is staying. What about Hasna?
I'm actually going to follow up behind. Hasna's going to go.
You were going to go last. What about
Yes,
Steve
so
and Hasna?
Hasna's definitely going to go. Borabar, what's going on?
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna bring this question. If Borabar succeeds in taking these pittons off, we're gonna have to have a serious conversation about how our coinage is divided up.
Hasna's not gonna like Kylir very much at all after this shit.
What about Miss Steve? Is she going up or no?
Steve is going to stay down, I think.
He's staying down. Okay, well, nowhere is going to go up, but he's kind of staying there to catch anybody if they fall first.
I am going to cast Bless on Kylir and Nowhere and Hasna.
I have a better idea. I'm not gonna climb up, actually. I know where this ladder generally
We'll
ends.
get to that bridge when we come to it. First, Borabar does whatever it is he's going to do.
I don't have a crowbar, so that changes things. I'm pretty sure you can't battering ram a piston, so yeah. At least not effectively. Anything on me that could possibly help. Alchemist fire, of course. It was so simple.
Tiefling, but have at.
Yeah, I throw it at you. Alright, well, I really don't want to, but I love roleplay, so, you know, I gotta be fair to everybody in the party, except for you guys. So, he is going to... How far did you say this ladder goes up?
It goes from where you're standing, it goes down 120 feet.
120 feet? Alright.
Because he can't see that far.
Well, that doesn't matter, because,
He could feel the weight when Kylir jumped on it when he was trying to pull it up.
So he's basically going to look... let's see, I'm trying to think, because he knows... I'm pretty sure he knows... Well, she doesn't know if Buddy has Misty Step. I don't think anyone's actually used it.
Nope.
I
haven't even told you about it.
Well, regardless. Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try fireballing the entire ladder. From the point he can see it, then at that point.
60 feet down.
Yeah, so basically he shoots the fireball 60 feet down so at the edge of his vision, and it's gonna explode like right on the ladder, hoping to destroy it.
Okay. I'd say you're up there at the edge of the ladder, right?
Yeah. We can publicly show everyone this badass thing. And don't worry, I'm hurting on the inside just as much as this is happening.
Your girlfriend there is right at your side, too.
Ah, it's so kind.
Ooh, we all see a brush of bright light now.
And so the ladder must make a dex saving throw, which I don't think it can take. I think anything that's a object just fails the saving throw.
You said it was a chain ladder, so it's not going to light on fire.
No, I'm trying to blow it up. Is what I'm trying to do. Like destroy it.
I'm sure it doesn't do structural damage.
Doesn't? Does it not say that?
Doesn't say that in the spell.
Yeah, and it'll light stuff on fire if it's flammable, but
Chain's not flammable. Stone's not flammable.
I know that.
Structural damage.
Huh. I guess I won't do it because Borabar is a 20 intelligence. He's not that dumb, so I think that. Okay, yeah, this might actually help Borabar buy some time. So he's going to cast Web on the farthest point in the ladder.
It's gonna web up our ladder and wall.
Yeah, pretty much 20. The web fills a 20-foot cube from the point you don't choose for the duration. So basically, 60 feet down, it shoots out like a 20-foot cube out.
How long? What's the duration on?
The duration of the spell, I believe, is a minute.
An hour.
Up to an hour concentration.
Is the web able to reach over the whole area to cover the actual whole dock, or is it just going to be able to cover just the ladder? My question.
It's not going to be able to cover that whole.
Oh no, it's not covering the hole. It's basically I shoot like down the ladder. I make it so like
sticky web.
Yeah, they're climbing now web if they get to a certain point.
All right.
So it's basically covering the surface of the ladder going down in 20. So like 20 feet. 20 feet of the ladder is now sticky web.
So you're not.
I have an idea.
You're not pulling the ladder up.
He's gonna stop. Yes, he's gonna try to prevent their movement from getting any faster, and then maybe try to do something else. But that's his turn there, I believe. Because I need command Papyrus to dig out a piston, I guess, because I can do that as a bonus action. So he's gonna try to dig out a piston, whatever the skeleton's strength check is. Don't laugh, nat 20s exist.
Ha! Bony boy, break your calcium! Or whatever you're made of.
Alright, I'll try to pull it out.
Oh, okay, roll a strength check.
Yeah, I just gotta...
He's going to need a 20.
Skeletons have a negative?
So they can climb, like, we'll say 30 feet? 3, 6, 9... That would be 4 turns, but then there's 1 turn is a portion.
Yeah.
So 5 turns to get up.
Yeah, technically they'd have a half their movement of climbing, because climbing, unless you have a climb speed, is half.
Or 6.
And they can dash to double that up to 30.
Yeah, I was assuming they would maybe dash.
Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't have the statistics for a skeleton unless you gave me them in the pamphlet here.
I gave you control of the character.
You should be able to shift double click and see its sheet.
Yeah. But no, Steve! I'm gonna hand you an arrow and say, light me up!
He doesn't have a negative skeleton, so let's see. Roll.
It's not a concentration spell, so...
Yeah,
but
and I guess you could maybe see that there's a web on the ladder, being you could see 60 feet, and he cast it 60 feet down.
Yep. So they'd be able to see it, like, kind of unfold.
You know, it's a shame there's not boiling oil, or, you know.
Steve, light my arrow.
I did.
Alright.
He, the skeleton, he's pulling and pulling, he fills the piton jiggling a little bit, but he just can't get it up out of the ground.
That was a pretty damn good attempt on his behalf.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Alright then, there we go.
So you're firing a flaming arrow? Well, I guess I should say Kylir goes first, whatever she's going to do.
I guess I'm climbing this goddamn ladder.
Okay, are you going at dash speed?
I'm considering just blindly shooting up the ladder for like where I know the top is.
Yeah.
Yeah, guiding bolt goes 120 feet. Why not?
Can't see him, you know.
Hmm?
You can't see him from where we're at.
Toward a creature of your choice within range. I don't have to see him. I'll just make it at disadvantage.
Hey, would it be a disadvantage, or would I get like cover instead? Because where I am.
I would say you probably get. I'm going to say only like 1/4 cover, because you were casting a spell over the edge.
So that'd be half cover then, +2.
Alrighty.
You get blessed too.
So you're not climbing, or you're not dashing anyway.
Oh, come on!
Not bad.
He casts his guiding bolt, and Borabar sees it flying up there, almost hitting the opposite wall over there.
That's my turn.
So you've gone up 30 feet.
15 because I used my action.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Keep track of this.
Alright, I know where the general top of this ladder is because we climbed it. So I'm just gonna aim at that square and shoot this arrow that has light on it up.
So that would be with disadvantage because you're shooting into the
Interesting
darkness.
sound effect, yeah.
Yeah, you're shooting blindly, so that would be a disadvantage even if it is a wall.
I'm not trying to hit the wall, I'm just trying to hit the ceiling just above the top of the ladder. A little bit further in. That's why I scooted my character back a little bit.
Okay, so you see a tiny little light where this arrow is stuck into the ceiling, probably 160, 170 feet up in the air.
You also see a Borabar.
That depends on how illuminating it is. The
Light,
candles.
20 foot, 20 foot.
Well, that's if it's... Was it the light spell?
It's a light spell.
Alright then.
I'd say the ceiling of that cavern above where it drops down is... Well, you said 20 feet?
20 feet bright, 20 feet dim. I see in dim just like it's bright light.
Yeah, I would say you could probably see... The thing is, can you... It's beyond your visual range, but it's light. Would you still be able to see him at that range?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically that area would light up and trigger his dark vision for whatever it would matter.
Okay, so yeah.
It's like somebody holding a lantern down the street.
You see,
Exactly.
you see a Borabar up there planning his next move.
Cool, I have a second attack, Borabar. I'm shooting this one at you. I don't have disadvantage on this.
But he's got +2 to his armor class.
Oops.
I think that'll miss.
Yeah. If you roll a natural 1, maybe you hit that other arrow and...
Knock it out.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be me.
Okay. Hasna. So, Azel, you didn't go up the ladder, right?
No. I'm trying to shoot this guy down.
Hasna is... I mean, she can only climb as fast as, Kyleer.
You could go up, what, 14 feet, and then you would go at half speed of your half speed next 5 feet or so.
Yeah. She's gonna dash climb.
I'm
just to
over
get right
Kyleer.
We're gonna be climbing over each other.
No. Dash climb to get right underneath Kyleer, because I'm sure with the slow speed.
You don't
with the web.
have to dash climb to get right
Okay,
over
good.
Tyler.
Yeah, because I didn't dash.
Okay. So she's just going to catch up to Kyleer, and Nowhere is also going to do the same thing.
Would somebody
Just follow
please
suit.
hit him?
Tried. I've tried.
So, I'm going to say you guys are packed in pretty tight. Kyleer is 15 feet up, Hasna's 14 feet up, if that's possible. And Nowhere is 13 feet up. You're like just on a rung below the person.
I'm
I feel like the laws
probably...
of physics are breaking because 14 feet and 13 feet are small space where it has none to be squeezed in.
Well,
Oh God, we're on dome.
picture your boyfriend
They're
/
five-
girlfriend on the ladder where you don't
We're
mind
5,
being
10,
up close and
15.
personal.
Yeah.
And you're just on
5,
a
10,
rung
and 15.
below, kind of giving them a hug from one rung down.
That's creepy. I don't think they're gonna like body hug each other like that.
No. So Kyleer's 15, Hasna's 10, Nowhere's 5. Maybe. I don't know.
It's up to you guys.
Everybody kind of blacks out.
I'll let you do that if you want. It's up to you.
No, it's fine. We'll all stick around the same
Okay.
height, I think. Makes things a little easier for
Okay. And Miss Steve, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna climb up, like 10 feet.
I don't think you can.
Why?
He can.
Because we're at 5, 10, and 15. There's
No,
way
he
to,
was saying they'd stay close for 15, 14, 13.
I don't.
That's physically impossible.
It's
That's
not
like
possible. Kylier's a 5-foot tiefling.
Yeah, but if you picture a rung, there's a rung about every 1 foot, and you're just on a
Yeah, I
rung.
know, but you can't hang on to a rung around somebody. That's what you'd have to do.
No, you're just
have
holding
to,
onto
like-
the sides of the ladder. And you
Yeah,
got,
around the
you got-
person,
you
though.
got- yeah, you got kind of your arms wrapped around the person that was above you.
I also
Yeah.
remember too, she's in full plate, isn't she?
Yeah.
Not exactly.
So are the two
but I
below
do have
her.
heavy
Okay,
armor.
we'll say 15,
And
10,
bags.
5.
Well, how far up is everybody? I thought they were up like 30 feet.
No,
No.
because I used my action, so I couldn't dash.
So you can go up to the bottom of the ladder, Miss Steve.
Okay. And Borabar is 120 feet up.
Yep.
We can see him.
I cast Chaos Bolt on him.
Please, 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 please.
Nat
So
20. Oh, damn it.
Wait.
I don't know what his AC is right now.
Oh my gosh, I just realized
like
I could have used my favored by the gods.
You could have.
You mean Warcast?
Warcaster, whatever. No, Warcaster is my bonus action attack. I
Next
have
time.
something.
Channel
My
Divinity.
channel divinity. That's what it is.
I think Borabar's AC is higher than 12.
God damn. Miss Steve has.
Technically, it would not be if he didn't use Mage Armor, but yes.
I mean, you have shield. If you didn't prepare
Yeah, well, I have it 4 times. Oh, don't ever ask Borabar that. Get out of here. Any wizard worth their salt always has that prepared.
Okay. So I
what
guess
is,
I'm
what is Miss Steve concentrating on? Picker's at 0. I don't know if that does.
less.
Less.
Is that how many rounds are left, or what?
Well, it's 10 rounds now. It's going to be 9. So I guess I was standing at the bottom of the ladder. I guess I'm gonna just move 1 square away from that.
Okay. Borabar.
All right. He's going to command Papyrus to give him some assistance in pulling out these ladder rung things. And he's going to hopefully gain advantage on pulling them out himself. Is that how that would work?
Yep.
All right. Strength check is. And he'll pull out the one that Papyrus recently tried to pull out. Maybe it's a little easier than the rest.
Let's see. For those of you on the ladder, the left side of the ladder just gave way, and you're like left hanging onto the right side of the ladder. You're still able to keep your feet on there because the tension of the chains that are linked to the right side of the ladder, though. But the left side, you can tell, is not being supported by anything above.
Did that rip the web away?
No, the web's still there.
Then he's going to move back 1 area and drop prone.
Oh, full cover, huh?
I'm sorry. Well, you shot at him, and he's got to be a little smart. He's a 20 intelligence, so yes. So now he's proned, and yeah. And I looked it up. You can go prone as kind of a freebie. You can choose to drop prone without any movement. Where's the prone? So many icons here. I don't even know what the hell half of them do.
They're all in alphabetical order.
I think that'll be a Borabar's turn. He already issued his command there.
Okay, Kyler.
Alright. Guess I'll go my full 30 feet this time.
Okay.
That'll get me 45 feet up.
Yep.
Oh, Borabar.
Borabar's going to die.
Don't worry, guys. You'll love my new druid. He's also possessed.
Damn it.
This time by the power of weed.
Whoa, man, you guys gotta check out this weed. Dragon Man gave it to me.
So I think, let's see.
Zell's not climbing.
Zell's not climbing. Who else? Hasna was, right?
Hasna, nowhere. Then Mischief.
Then Mischief is going to.
Mischief was at the bottom, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Kyler.
What?
Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, you can't tell me you're gonna kill me and not do it. Come on.
Oh, okay, I was climbing, but
Oh,
She just
no,
dashed.
my bad. You did that.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
like,
I'm sorry, my mind's elsewhere here.
Hasna.
I imagine everybody else is dashing up as well.
Yes.
Oh, Hasna's dashing?
Yes. I am.
I am so sorry for what's probably about to happen.
So, Hasna is up 40 feet. And that will leave, nowhere.
I'm also going to
There we go.
dash.
Oh.
Nowhere is 35 feet up. Mystique. Well, Azelle, you can go ahead and go, because you're...
Alright. I have a fun idea. And Borabar is not gonna like it.
right after
Hey,
Borabar said
Borabar.
that.
You see some spikes and thorns grow around you.
Do you have to be able to see him to do
Oh,
There's a light up there.
that? But he's like 10 feet back from the
Well,
ledge.
post the spell here, because you also don't see the
A 20
top.
foot radius centered on a point within range, 150 foot range. I can see the edge of that cliff. I'm centering it right there at the top of the ladder.
So you're centering it on the ladder, okay?
oh God.
Because one could easily say that. The one could easily say that goes down the cliffside too and starts to cover where the ladder is.
We're not
Only
that
about 20
high up
feet.
yet.
They're not that high enough to be affected yet. They still have another 100 or so feet to go. Or 80 so feet to go. But you, sir, have to use movement to stand up, which means damage. And then another movement to get to the pit. I mean, damage. Yeah.
And before Borabar gets to roll.
It's not like I have
Borabar.
other spells that can help me here.
I know. Let's see you die first. I'm so happy to see this happen. Alright, that's me.
You think these are to kill me? Okay.
It would make you drop web at least, more than likely.
$20 foot, you said.
20 foot radius, center on point. Centering on the ladder's top.
Is that all, Azelle?
I mean, it's an action. I can't do anything else. I'm not climbing up the ladder.
Well,
So it is, Misty's turn.
Steve is going to continue to concentrate on Bless. And Can I message Borabar?
What's your range on message? And do you have to be able to see him?
Point your finger toward a creature within range. You can cast a spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Alright, so Borabar, you hear Miss Steve yelling in your mind. What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to take down the ladder. What does it look like? Now stay down! Damn it!
Okay, that was a wrong question to ask.
Are you a dumbass? No, alright, let's sit here.
And then I end my turn.
Okay, it is Borabar's turn.
Alright, so do these pistons or whatever, are they like, is there like the chain ladder, is it like it's drove through one of the rings, the pistons, or is it like the ladder connected to the pistons?
I would say that the top chain on the ladder is wrapped around circle. I mean, if you really try to drive it through a chain, it's probably going to weaken the chain. So it's wrapped around the piton, and the piton is jammed into the ground. It's pretty solid and sturdy. That's why it takes a 20 to pull it out.
Yeah. So is the chains a part of it, or is it just wrapped around it? Like
it's just wrapped around it. It's not part of it.
So could I levitate the piton itself out of the ground? It says the reason I ask this is because the spell itself says it cannot levitate anything that weighs up to any more than 500 pounds. However, I'm not sure if the piton or whatever weighs more than 500.
What is your lifting capability there, Borabar? What's with your strength?
My strength, my highest is what he can lift. .480.
Because you're lifting. If you were trying to lift the piton with levitate, you're also lifting the chain rope or the chain ladder that's connected to it, as well as 4 party members.
Well, that's why I'm asking.
I don't think you would be able to do that, because if you think of somebody casts levitate, you could probably grab onto the piton down, or at least to do a strength saving throw to hold yourself down or something like that. But I would say that you are really straining with everything you had to pull that out, and you had the assistance of Iris there as well. So I think that levitate going to make you lighter than the gravity, but maybe not being able to pull a piton out of solid rock.
I have to do some a little bit unconventional methods. So Borabar's going to have his quarterstaff out here. And he's going to now, well, he'll drop concentration of web, and he'll use levitate on himself. I know for a fact that he doesn't weigh that much.
Nice catch there out of not moving through spike growth.
Still prone, but he's going to use his quarterstaff, so he's just going to hover just above where the spike growth is. Basically, use his quarterstaff to drag him along the ground. Is that possible to use or to do?
Yeah, you could control your elevation, so I would say, yeah, you're kind of rowing a boat there.
Yeah, basically I'm rolling Borabar just 5 feet forward. That's what I really need to get. And then I'll command Papyrus to take the dodge action. And that's about it. We'll just get into position to pull them down more. Make sure Papyrus doesn't die. Having a source of advantage is nice.
Wait, so web drops,
what are you going to do?
I basically levitated myself, pulled myself 5 feet forward with my quarterstaff, and just waited there for the turn. So I used my action. I used like even just 5 feet of movement and hovering above it. And now I'm telling Papyrus to use the dodge action.
But web drops, right?
Yes. Web drops. This is a concentration spell, so no web.
Wonderful.
Not that you guys ever got to it, but no web.
Still.
Are you on the edge again?
For the most part, yeah, I guess.
He's about 2.5 feet from the edge, I suppose.
Not even 5 feet high.
You guys see another silhouette up there beside Borabar. And roll 4d4 damage. And Kylir is 45 feet up. 45 from 120 would be 75. What do you know? So, Kylir, you see an arrow coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses you.
Even without your shield, you're still tanky as hell.
Kylir, it's your turn.
Yeah, my armor class is currently 17. Alright, I'm gonna go up about 15 feet. And I'm gonna... Shoot, how far does that get me?
You're up to 60 feet.
45.
You're halfway up, exactly.
Okay, I'm at 60. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try guiding bolts again.
Just a question. Normally, the prone condition gives disadvantage on any range attack. However, I am floating over the kind of above the ground over the edge, so
That seems like you'd be a bigger target than if you're flat and floating.
I know, right? That's why Matt's asking Doc there if he wants to change it at all and make it like a normal attack roll because of that with the half cover, or just keep it as is.
Yeah, I would say you don't gain the prone advantage, but you do get half cover from it being over the ledge.
All right. Take aim, woman.
And that seems kind of iffy with all your shit, so I'm going to use my channel divinity to add +10 to that.
She just hit the hell out of you.
Just bam.
Or,
I probably didn't even need the channel divinity, but I've had enough.
she just did 16 radiant damage to you.
Ow. That's rude. After all the things I've been trying to do for you guys, like making sure that this person can't come down after you, and this is how you repay me?
Oh, shit.
Sure.
Let's see that con save.
Oh, do you have concentration on anything, Borabar?
Yep.
Yeah, and if he's charmed by a succubus, I think he gets another save.
This is true.
Anything that helps. Well, that was coming later. Oh, well, that's the first save I'll ever fail, and it will be the last save. Well, I can't keep concentration there. Whatever it is, I'm glowing for advantage. Bad side is I'm prone again.
So make a wisdom saving throw, Borabar. So we will deal with that when it's your turn.
Okay.
Hasna, what are you doing? Alir just went 15 foot up the ladder.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay, so you still have action because you didn't dash.
Hasna really has no long range capabilities anyway. So there's not much I can do from here. Actually, how far away from the top are we?
You are 65 feet.
Okay, well...
Or Hasna.
I'm gonna keep on... Yeah, gonna keep on going. Nowhere is going to keep pace with Hasna. And we're about, how far? 70? Nowhere's what, 70, 75?
You're 50 foot up, and it's a 120 foot ladder, so you're 70 feet from the top.
Alright. So, right, I'm just gonna keep on going, keep on moving. Nothing I can do is in range.
Okay, Izelle?
Since Borabar is now prone on the ground again, I'm gonna shoot at the silhouette who's leaning over it.
Okay.
Arrow 1. I think that'll hit.
That does hit.
For 8 piercing. Shoot again. And that will not hit.
I'm about 10 feet up on the ladder here. I'm gonna cast.
You are 30 feet up.
I've only climbed up 10 feet. That's all the farthest I.
Oh, you didn't use your full movement or something?
I never wanted to go any farther than
Okay.
that. So I'm basically just like 10 feet up, just enough so I can reach the top. I am going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend a sorcery point to double the range on this. And I'm going to attack Borabar with it.
Oh shit. Roll again. That's a melee attack. And prones, you get advantage on it. It's one of the rare scenarios where that guy actually gets advantage. And it also consumes the guiding bolt that hit me too.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, so I'm gonna bring up shield on myself here, because that does hit. But, yeah, shield puts me up to 20. So I'll save my ass.
So it was a good thing I used my channel divinity.
Yeah, it very much was.
Because I had a 20. Or no, I guess it would have hit then. Oh well.
Yeah, attacker wins on attacks.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, a wizard will never have more than about 23 AC. That's the most they could feasibly get unless they're like super high stats and a little bit crazy.
Multi-class fighter, get plate armor.
So does that hit or miss?
That's a miss. I now have 20 AC.
So, Borabar, what do you do?
Alright, that's what we're looking at here. kind of blinks himself awake, like, what the... Looks around, sees the spikes on the ground, not liking it.
So for those watching, Borabar is no longer charmed, if you didn't catch that in the chat. The damage that he took knocked him, gave him another saving throw, and he's no longer charmed. So he's probably likely looking to mess up Adelia now.
So Borabar's going to move up, so Zell, you can roll 42, or 44, because he's going to get up, and then he's going to move at least one square.
Plop. Take 9 damage.
He's moving to attack Adelia, I'm sure.
Can't hear you if you're saying anything, Doc.
I'm narrating for the viewers.
Move up here, and then Borabar is basically going to shove this person off the edge.
Ha!
So
you could certainly try.
She's going to have to make a... I guess that would be me a shove, and she gotta use a dex or whatever it is. Let's see here. Athletics. Me.
Dex or athletics.
Alright, ignore that +4. I forgot to take it off. And she's gonna get a 5 from Portent on her roll.
You're wicked.
Yeah, she's going down. And so he'll just like walk up to her, excuse me, and then toss her off the edge.
She goes off the edge about 2 feet.
Good job.
And whoosh, she turns into some ethereal gas, and you feel her gust of wind fly by you.
Alright. Well, that was my turn. I don't command the skeleton to do anything because he's so fragile. And from my last recollection, piercing is his vulnerability. So 1 2d4 could literally kill him.
Bludgeoning is a skeleton.
Huh?
Bludgeoning is what skeletons are weak to.
Let's see.
You break the bones.
It is blood.
You guys at the bottom of the ladder, you see, you don't really see Borabar. You see a kind of a struggle, and then and then you see the person that was leaning over and shooting an arrow at you go over the edge, and then he disappears in kind of a gas.
Oh.
Well, I wonder how many times a day they can do that.
Pick up a
Find
book and
out.
find out.
Are we... So Borabar has freed himself from the charm?
We don't know that.
No.
Could have been Casper the friendly ghost I threw over the edge. Get out of here, boy.
So anyway, do you have Papyrus do anything? He was doing the dodge action last round.
I'll just take the dodge action again. If he walks, he could very well die.
Okay, Kalir.
He does.
Climbing up that ladder another 30 feet.
Okay. We're going to say eventually you guys can make it up the ladder. It's very difficult because it's only it's basically a hanging chain with some chains hanging from it that you can use as footholds and handholds.
Great upper body workout.
So you guys come all the way up.
I imagine eventually Borabar yells over the edge saying he's not out of his goddamn mind anymore.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs!
Oh god, it's still turning.
Yeah, on my turn, I would, if we hadn't heard anything, I would definitely message Borabar and be like, "Why are you doing this?"
I can't move because there's very pointy things under my feet.
That wasn't an answer.
That wasn't an answer.
Yeah, that wasn't an answer.
Alright, here's a better answer for you when you ask that. Yes! There you go.
Yes.
You're gonna have to message him again, I guess.
I'm going to message him
If I go
again.
to the top of this ladder, I'm gonna hit you again.
I'm going to say, hey, I've got my shit stick on you, and I'm going to beat you again if you don't tell me why you did this.
I don't think you can fit that much in message. I think only like a sentence or two.
There's no limit on message, actually.
Really?
Really.
Just the
Well, you
reply.
guys have plenty of time to sort things out. Are you guys coming up, or is Borabar and the
Oh
Papyrus?
no, I'm going up. As far as I know, nothing's changed, and I'm going to cave Borabar's skull in at this point.
Yeah, I'm
And once
gonna.
he gets to-
Since he's not giving me an answer, I'm gonna hit him with.
I mean, his answer would be like, you know, our mutual friend from before came to visit my mind, and that's why he was doing this. And he can't move right now or do anything because spike growth hurts.
Whenever Kyler gets to the top, I drop spike growth.
And that naturally misses.
I did take a swing at him with my shit stick.
Do we eventually get an actual answer out of you?
Did you guys release the spike growth before you came up over the hill?
As soon as I see Kyler about to climb up over, I dispel spike growth. Only when Kyler is about to climb over.
It was just being roll 20. All right, one big happy family.
I'm not sure I climbed up though. I think Miss Steve is still down at the bottom.
Azazel.
We're just all here for right now. We're probably going right back down anyway. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm just gonna say I'm still like. After I hadn't gotten a satisfactory response from Borabar.
He gave you one. He told you that your mutual friend was fucking with his mind, and that's what was all this about.
Okay, then I'll say, okay, I'm waiting down here then, and that's what I do.
So you're done being stupid then?
I'm never stupid. Just mind controlled.
Whatever.
Or were you prepared for the fall today?
Not that I'm aware of.
So you didn't prepare for the fall today.
No.
Kyler, you want to go away at the bottom of the ladder real quick?
No, we're done with this nonsense. Get down the ladder. Wait, no, you're not even up here. Shut up.
Borabar always now.
By the way, I healed Borabar a little bit.
Alright. You have a good arm, I'll give you that. Jesus. Face full of light. My eyes are still stinging.
Good. Now get down the ladder.
Alright, jeez. You get mind controlled, suddenly you're enemy number one. I'll remember to make sure to drop a fireball on you next time. So that way I can be like, oh, I'm so indignant about you guys being mind controlled. Come on, Papyrus, you're the only friend I got. These guys are crybabies. Yeah.
So you go.
Fire sounds like Skeletor.
Anything wrong with that?
Yes,
He's got the
a lot of
power.
things.
He's got the power.
Skeletor got no power, man.
By the power of the Fury, I have the power!
So is Borabar going on down the ladder?
Yep.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Iris maybe following you or no?
Back down.
Well, yeah, I commanded him to follow right after me.
Anybody
Everyone's
else?
back down the ladder.
Everybody?
Yes.
Wait, who's the last one up there? Who's the last one up? Okay.
Who is the last one up?
I'm just gonna watch everybody go down at this point.
So Collier is going to be last?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go after Hasna. Hasna will go after Borabar.
So Borabar has something to see when he looks up.
Yeah, I go and he's just like looks up like, oh god.
It's all personnel.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna. So yeah, I'm standing next to a Zell. I'm gonna say, when you see Borabar, I want you to have your bow trained on him.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna hand you a short sword.
I take the short sword.
I'm gonna have my other one out and my dagger out. So did we just get Borabar to use like almost all of his resources?
No.
I feel like we did.
Use all second level spells, but I only need one of those in a day. The more important stuff is still around. That's the good stuff.
Well, Borabar, as he climbed down, you see a short sword from Steve and two bladed weapons from me trained on you.
If you're trying to be intimidating, you're very much failing at it. We have a milkmaid here, and a guy who's, well, it's not intimidating at all.
I would like to make an intimidation check on Borabar.
I would say your bless is worn off there.
Yeah. Say that when I'm going to let her keep that throughout the night. Whenever she's on watch and you're asleep.
Still not scary.
Oh, we'll see about that.
I mean, if you want a real threat, how about I leave you outside the dome? How's that? You'll have to keep watch for yourself.
Can we please just continue? What happened to the hug fest you guys had yesterday?
It was never with a Zell, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Zell was never. I was never a part of that because I'm not weird like the rest of you guys. Who the fuck hugs people out of nowhere like that?
Fair enough.
Didn't they drag you into that?
What exactly does that say about you? You're weird at your
I
job.
went down the hall and I found the goddamn succubus.
This is probably the darkest area that you've been in. Like no light anywhere. It's got a bigger waterfall, bigger things of water, faster moving water through the river areas, and you can tell that this is probably where all that water that you've encountered before has been leaking into.
So, cross the bridge, or is there something over here?
You don't see any signs of that this place has been worked as far as digging it out or turning it into a livable quarters. It's just got basically a chain ladder going down to what was a cavern of some sort.
Alright, well, there's a bridge over here, and it looks like there might be a pathway over here. I can't tell.
Thundering spray of water fills the chamber, pulling and flowing out, join a larger river to the north. Air is damp. The roar of the waterfall is deafening. A broad ledge heads north toward the river and then turns out of sight to the east. The muddy bank of the pool looks disturbed by tracks of some kind.
Okay, backing away from the water.
Yeah.
I look at Zell and say, hey, do you recognize these tracks?
Let's find out. I'll go and investigate those tracks and see if I can find out what they belong to.
Roll a survival check. Oh, Miss Steve was trying to intimidate Borabar, is that right?
Yeah.
I would say you probably pulled that off. Borabar, you feel fairly intimidated by Miss Steve.
Alright. He's looking to tell her he doesn't believe she's in.
Doesn't
But
believe what?
inside you're pissing your diaper.
Why are you shaking Borabar?
I'm not shaking. Maybe if you
And
didn't
you
stare so hard at
rolled
those eyes, you're causing aneurysms. That would probably help you.
You, Azelle, you think that these may be reptilian? You do see that there's 4 feet and a tail.
Big reptile. The long tail.
And they go north and then into the water.
How big are the feet compared to like maybe a Zell's foot? Like, are they like dwarf it or like slightly bigger or something?
Maybe about half the size of a Zell.
Oh, the foot. 1 foot's half the size of a Zell. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kalir, you do notice that there's like a passage off to your west there, if you were looking at that.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought it was. So yeah, there's a passage over here, or there's a bridge up here.
Do we hear any other sounds of any, or is it just rushing water?
Just rushing water. You can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Not sure it'll do anything, but I'll try it.
Always go across the bridge. I give it 30 minutes in this. Well, not even 30 minutes. I give it 10 minutes and this ladder won't be here anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no! Sounds like I can levitate us up.
You can tell.
Fill that out. How wide is this area right here? Like the water?
Well, like 5-10 feet, I guess, right there.
All right. Just gonna jump it then. Just like start from way back here and take a running jump.
You surmise as you're looking that this was probably like a last-ditch escape route that the dwarves had maybe fashioned quickly in the area. And you notice to the north is a fast-moving underground river, roars from east to west under a stone bridge. The bottom of the chain ladder is near the south bank of the river. On the north side of the bridge, a ledge continues to the east.
Okay. So this is some sort of exit over here. We don't need to worry about the ladder. Worst comes to worst.
Alright.
Good.
Should we continue onward then? Follow the mysterious tracks? Not much else to where to go.
We're gonna get ourselves killed by a dragon.
No, we can always turn around and leave. We don't have to do any of this crap.
Well, I bet the minute we start trying to climb this ladder, though, turn back.
We don't have to
That
climb
way.
the ladder. There is
I know.
a escape path right over there.
Well, what are we doing then? We're just gonna exit. We're just gonna go on.
He wants to just say, "Screw the goddamn sword."
Honestly, as long as everyone plays.
I mean, to be honest, we came down this far. I'd prefer to actually see the dragon before running away.
might be able to get back in the exit here. If we just wanted to, like, go and come back.
Pop in, pop out.
There's a lot of ifs. We just need to come to the solid decision. Are we going forward or are we going to get it out?
Steve says go forward.
Whatever.
Nowhere?
If you choose to fight that thing, I will follow and help. But other than that, I'm not one to pursue fighting a terrifying creature. Just for the hell of it. Or for treasure.
Steve
Also,
says,
not one to fight fiends.
"Oh, if it's a dragon, all you have to do is appeal to
Cynical
its
bull
vanity, pride. That's all you have to do to deal with a dragon."
Depends on what kind of dragon you're dealing with.
The white one wasn't that hard.
Oh, they're all vain. That's what all the stories say.
It depends on what kind of dragon you're dealing with.
Well, like I said, the white one we dealt with previously wasn't that big of a deal. Yes, our kobold guy died.
Baby.
Point taken, but yeah.
I mean, we don't actually, again, have to fight it. If we see it and it's not ready to roast us, we can just turn tail and walk away.
Like a dragon is going to see us and not be ready to roast us.
Well, if it's as big as some people are stating, then we're going to see it way before it sees us. It's kind of hard to miss.
Right.
And we can also try to move, quietly. Or as quietly as you folk in your armors can.
Let's just get ourselves killed and get this over with.
Oh, come on. Let's hurry up and deal with the dragon. My friend's telling me to stop being a bitch on Discord. Let's go fight him.
Yeah, Chris, quit being a little bit.
After a short distance, the ledge leading east bends to the south, and a second bridge surmounts the river.
He wasn't. Oh, and we can't follow the tracks. The tracks go in the water. And I ain't about to dive in there. Albeit, I do have the potion to let me.
Are you all coming or what?